Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Kindred Souls of Brooklyn, and we're here with Coda, and we're here at the Sarasota Toy Museum for their pretty much their grand opening. Holy cow, look at this. So we're gonna go meet Richie here. Hey Richie, how are you?
Thanks for coming in today.
It's our pleasure.
Yeah, so this is our front retail shop, Moosehead Toys and Comics, which is the home of the Sarasota Toy Museum.
Is the Moose?
So we've got everything from vintage toys. We started bringing in new toys from our distributors, comic books, Funko Pops, graded comics, sports cards, Pokemon, action figures. We've got a little bit of everything, as you can see.
I feel younger already looking around.
Yeah, and then once you get back into the museum, we have toys from the late 1800s all the way through to today. And we also have the largest HO model railroad on the Gulf Coast, 20 by 30 feet, representing the Green Mountains of Vermont, and it changes all 4 seasons as you go around, and there's 5 functional tracks on there.
That's incredible. How did you guys transport that down from Vermont?
Yeah, so 3 trailers.
Oh my God.
The railroad came down in over 100 different pieces, and we were fortunate enough to be introduced to the Sarasota Railroad Society.
Okay.
And those guys have been working really hard on putting it all back together with no directions or anything.
Wow.
And they're currently in the process of upgrading it so it becomes more interactive for our visitors.
Holy cow, that's fantastic. I love it. I always love trains.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
All right, well, thank you so much. We're going to look around, and thank you so much for your hospitality.
Yeah,
we really appreciate you.
Thanks for coming
yeah,
down today.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Oh my God, look at this. We got Carrie here today, of course. Say hi to the dinosaur. Oh my God, look at all the Simpsons. Wow. Muppets. See, so all these are for sale, folks, and oh my God. Baseball cards, oh my God. Oh man, the California Raisins, I remember these.
Yep,
I had tons of these.
Originals.
Wow, I don't know what I did with them. Everyone says the same thing, right?
Yeah.
They don't know what they did with them or whatever. Played with them, right?
They have your team.
Where? Oh, cool. You guys Mets fans?
Senior is.
Senior is?
We're born and raised in New Jersey.
Okay, Park Slope, Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in New Jersey for 21 years for me, then family moved to California.
Okay.
Then they moved back to New Jersey.
Okay.
I stayed in California, and I've been now a Floridian for 2 weeks.
2 weeks, welcome.
Thank
I'll
you.
show you a video. I met Francisco Lindor recently, like
awesome.
8 seconds.
That's
I'll just
cool.
show you a quick little video of Francis. He's my favorite Met now, you know. My favorite current Met, you know.
Polar Bear Pete.
I like
My
Pete
guy.
too. I love them all, you know. But I like Francisco though. He's like kind of like, you know, good family man and stuff, you know.
Yeah, we're currently working on our trading cards and stuff, so
Nice.
soon
The
enough there'll
Moose.
be a whole lot more in here on that.
Okay. Comic books. Oh my God. Wow. This is just incredible.
You guys going to
Yes.
The Kerry's there talking football.
At least our quarterback that did
Wow.
so terrible beat you guys and did great.
Oh man, I love Godzilla. Look, I'll tell you, this is so incredible. I remember these models from when I was little, these movie monsters. I mean, sure, Epic Universe is gonna open up, but man, I remember going to, for you guys who lived in New York, what the heck, Spiegel's. I used to go to Spiegel's with my dad, which was like right near Pace College. And they used to have all these like cool toys and corgi cars, and I used to help my dad out on Saturdays at the watch shop, and like he'd buy me like usually like a car or something like that, or like a, you know, plane or James Bond thing. Look at this guy, a Ranger fan. Holy cow, he's probably sitting here. Shout out for all the Ranger fans, since haven't won for a long time. He's waiting to win again. I'm not up on hockey. Was it 94 the Rangers won? I'm too always worried about the Mets, right? Man, Hellboy. Saw that in the movies with Matt. Ron Perlman. So folks, my camera is not working. My normal app that I use that pauses the video, so it might be a little more raw than usual, this video, because I can't really stop it, because if I stop it, then it's going to start a new video, and I'm not the best editor. You know, I'm not one for editing stuff, and I'm all about doing the video and making it fun and whatever. So I'm gonna keep rolling with this thing. While Carrie's there talking, look at this jukebox. So this, again, folks, this is just the beginning part of the place of where you can buy things. We're gonna actually go into the museum. Oh, Batman. Hey, Lewis, there's some Batman for us. Asteroids. Oh my God, I loved asteroids. Still do. Oh, and my favorite of all time, Godzilla. You guys know I'm a big Godzilla fan. Absolutely love Godzilla. Got some Disney stuff. Star Wars, Ahsoka, Incredibles. Oh, the Misfits. Another shout out to Matt. Another great group. Matt used to love them. There's Mr. Potato Head in there in the circus cart. Hello, Cody. How are you, Cody? How we doing today? You happy today? Look at Carrie over there talking football. All right, so I guess I'm leaving Carrie behind to talk football while I go see the museum. Oh man, Star Trek. Love Star Trek. Big Star Trek fan. I love this, the Wrath of Khan Star Trek costume was my favorite. Yeah, I even liked it more than the original, you know, the red and the blue and all that. Wow. God, how many of these models we bought. I think back to being a kid, you could buy models back then and they didn't care how much glue you bought or nothing like that. Such different times. Look at all these, wow, Social Distortion. All these groups that Matt loved. B-52s, I love the B-52s. Fred Schneider and Kate Pearson. Green Day, oh my God. All of these, how many of these we saw with Matt? Kiss, oh my God, we're big Ace Frehley fans. There's Ace up there, Space Ace. Holy cow. Misfits, Metallica. Social Distortion, I love their remake of Ring of Fire. The Dead Kennedys, wow, I haven't thought about them since college. Look at these guys. Iron Maiden. This guy's name is Eddie. He shows up on all the Iron Maiden stuff. And who do we got here? Look at this. Iron Giant. We have our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. This is just the back end. Looks like they're gonna have the horse. They're gonna put him out, maybe for kids to ride on. This must be from the 1930s or something. So let's go into the museum. And once again, apologies for the rough camera angles, but I think we're gonna have fun still. Usually I'm pausing it, but I'm gonna keep walking along here. Simpson Donuts, oh my God, look at this. So this is the museum part. And look at this, a Superman marionette. Look at that. So these are all toys from the 1880s up until present time. All of the tin plate toys. God, these even before my time. I know my brother had some of these. He used to have a friend who owned Al's Toyland. Is that Ronald Reagan back there? Looks like Ronald Reagan. Felix the cat. Wow, look at Felix the cat. Every time he gets into a fix, he opens up his bag of tricks. All the 60s robots, Howdy Doody. Look at this. Popeye. Pinocchio. I think, oh, so they have the largest lunchbox collection. I think it's on the East Coast, certainly in Florida. Look at all these lunchboxes. And with the thermoses, if you have a lunchbox out there, folks, you got to keep the thermos, because that's usually what people are missing, is the thermos part of it. Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, wow. Holy cow. Oh, so the story is here. So like he said, Richie said he bought out the Vermont, his dad did, bought out the Vermont Toy Museum, and they shipped it all down here. Oh wow, so this is my speed, the G.I. Joes. I had a lot of these. And you know, it's funny, when I grew up, G.I. Joe, a little bit of history here. Hope you don't mind the long video. A little bit of history. When I was growing up, the Vietnam War was very unpopular. So G.I. Joe, they made him into an adventure guy. So when I bought my G.I. Joes, pretty much, or my mom bought them for me and my dad, they were all adventure. They weren't really soldiers. It wasn't until like 1992, till we had like Desert Storm, when Matt was born in 92, that we had actually G.I. Joe soldiers again, because I had like scuba divers, mountain climbers, lion tamers. They completely went away from the soldier thing. And anyway, Charlie Chaplin, I think that is. Look at Carrie, look at the lunch boxes here. All right, so it looks like I'm doing 2 parts to this video. I can only record for 15 minutes on this. So welcome to part 2 of the Sarasota Toy Museum. Oh, I love the Planet of the Apes. Oh my God. Now that Disney owns it, even better, but look at that. Cornelius, Zera, and what was the kid's name? Oh God, I can't remember his name now. Lucius. His name was Lucius, that's right. Charlie's Angels. Look at all these toys. Oh my God. More of the lunch boxes like I was telling you. And here we're coming into the amazing part. Look, we got a land speeder here. Oh, look at this. You got toy guns. God, I had these when I was a kid. You can't even have things like this in New York. This is like, in all like the big cities, this just doesn't fly. But as a kid, we had these things, and still available in Florida and stuff like that. All the G.I. Joe equipment, toys up on the ceiling. We got a land speeder. Star Trek. Look at this. I think okay. So I had that vehicle right there. That desert vehicle, whatever you call that. I had a lot of these G.I. Joes, that's for sure. I don't think I ever had the copter. But oh man, oh, these I definitely had. Tonto, yeah, look at this, Tonto and the Lone Ranger. They were the same, like 12-inch size as the G.I. Joes. So they used to be part of my G.I. Joe collection. And they had Butch Cavendish. I think he's up there. Look at this. So here, oh, so look at this, the Hulkster. Big iconic from the current day, but started in the 80s, the champion. Carrie's looking at her Barbie collection here. And now, this is the amazing part. Super, super amazing. This is what he was talking about before. This is the largest train layout, I think he said on the East Coast. And let's check out the trains. This represents 4 seasons of Vermont. So of course that's winter, summer, spring, and fall. I don't know if they're doing it yet, but I think eventually when you folks come in. Oh, and I want to say thank you to the owners here. They let us come in complimentary to the museum. I really appreciate that. Really, really, really nice of them. I think eventually what they're going to do is give out like iPads, and you'll be able to control the trains, blow the whistle and the horns, all that stuff. Let's see what we got coming here. Oh my God, look at this layout. That is amazing. I don't know. This would be amazing to imagine having this in your house. You could work on this for hours and hours and hours. The detail. Now, I've never been to Vermont, but I'm imagining this is one of the real cities in Vermont. I gotta research that a little more. Let's just focus on the trains right now. I mean, this is incredible. More trains. I haven't seen anything like this, nothing like this I've ever seen, but the closest I've seen to this is when Matt and I went to New Jersey and it had a big train layout like this. Incredible. Look at this. This was done by, I know, I read something about this, that This was done by one guy about 30 years ago. And I don't know how long it took him, but look at this. And it's showing ski slopes too. Look at this. Wow. There you go. The train's back out. Very patriotic too. They got, this is like a military train with an M1 Abrams on there. Another one coming up. Look at that. Incredible. So you got all kinds of figures on the top. This is the kind of place you could come to over and over again and just keep seeing new things. These look like all the I love robots too. Who doesn't, right? I had a few of these growing up. I had that silver one right back there. I know he opens up and like machine guns pop out of his chest. 60s robots were a big deal. There's the robot from Lost in Space. There's the one from Forbidden Planet. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. Look at that. You got your Star Wars collection here, Stormtrooper. And we have Anakin, Darth Vader. All kinds of fun vehicles. Look at that. They're up in the sky. Chewbacca. How you liking it? You had the football conversation, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. So these, I don't know if I got these before, but these are like the tin plate toys. I guess like 50s. These would be 1950s. Oh my God, I had this. These were my favorite toys as a kid. They only have one of them. You see this guy right here? Let me zoom on him. I had all the figures. There was one from every planet in the solar system. Those of you who remember Job Lot, I was telling you, I used to go with my dad every Saturday to his shop, and he'd get me like a little toy every week for helping him out. And these were, I think they were put out by Mego, and they're still available. And they had, the grays were from Mars, and you had, I forget all their names now, but they're like amongst my favorite toys as a kid. Look at this from the 80s and 90s, G.I. Joe. Look at this. You get all your vehicles in the sky. I know Matt had the P40 Tomahawk. I don't see that one. Look at these, how many of these we had. Wow. There's Sergeant Slaughter from WWF. You guys remember Sergeant Slaughter? He was part of the WWF back in the day. Yeah, we had a number of these. I remember there was one called Lifeline that Matt dropped in a sewer. And I remember he was like so upset. Probably the most upset I've seen him as a kid. And he was like a mountain climbing guy or like whatever. And we ended up getting him another one, but look at these guys. And look at this, these actually fired, I think. Tennis balls, I guess. So many amazing things to see. Look at this. God, you don't see this anymore today, like I was telling you. Thunder, wow, lunch boxes. Darth Maul. Pee Wee Herman. For those of you who don't know, Pee Wee Herman actually lived in Sarasota where the museum is. And he was actually arrested. There's a place called the Mellow Mushroom, which is a, it's a place to eat. And it was an X-rated theater back when he was arrested, obviously. And but he was a resident of Sarasota. His family lived here. And very well liked by everybody. People, anybody you talk to, they always have nothing really but positive things to say about him. So I know he probably gets a bad rap for all that, but other than that transgression, I think he seemed to be a decent guy. Look at this. Oh, wow. I remember the G.I. Joes, looks like yesterday. I remember there was a place somewhere that it actually would repair the hair on the G.I. Joes. They would go bald after you put them in a pool or Played with them for a long time. We got Austin Powers up there. Batgirl. Oh my God. I mean, again, you go different directions and you see all kinds of stuff. Ballistic missile. A lot of Disney stuff. As far as the eye could see. Beanie and Cecil. Look at that. Wow. $6 million man. Wow. He's still alive, actually. I think he's like the oldest celebrity. He's about 95 or something. Oh, look at this. They got the old commercials, too. It's amazing. It's totally amazing. I don't know if you can see me. Well, you can see my hand there. What you can see. Hey, everybody. Usually you see me in the video, but going simplicity. Hey, SpongeBob, how you doing up there? Just gonna go one more route around. Land speeder. So obviously we're here on a Wednesday afternoon. They're open till 7 o'clock at night, 11 to 7, pretty much every day, I think, except for Monday. And we're the only ones here right now, but it's a really rainy, horrible day out there. Probably why my phone got wet and the app didn't work. Oh my God, look at this. This is part of the Mark's play sets. And I had a few of these. I had the Fort Apache one, and I had the Knights. The Knights, and I think I had the Cape Canaveral one too. Look at that covered wagon too. Jeez. Wow. I tell you, if you want to feel young again, you come here, young or old or whatever. I mean, it just, it's incredible what you can see here. A trip down memory lane. Oh, and these were all the old banks. I remember my brother had some of these from Al's Toyland. Shout out to Alfie and Al's Toyland on 7th Avenue in Brooklyn. You put the coins in here, and I know we had this one. I know we had one that was a musician. I'm sorry, a magician. We had the dog one. I think my brother has those somewhere. Look at that, Andre the Giant. WrestleMania, oh my God, wrestling, always so popular. Wow. Space toys. Look at this, here it is. You got Gone with the Wind. One of the best movies ever. Rhett Butler and Scarlett O'Hara. Hopefully you like that. Hopefully you don't. What did he say? Frankly, I don't give a damn. That was his end quote to Scarlett after trying to win her love for the whole movie, and he finally got fed up. That's what he said. Wow, I had somebody. Oh my God, I had this one at the end. I had that ray gun at the end. You pull it, and all sparks come out of the front of it. Look at that. Oh my God. Of course, this was big when I was growing up. Space toys. When I was growing up, all the Apollo missions up until 1972. 69, Neil Armstrong landed on the moon. I remember these things. These were all given out in the machines. Wow. Oh, we got someone else here. All right, so it looks like this part 2 is going to end soon when this thing hits 15 minutes. I'll show you more of the trains over here, maybe something that I missed. In fond memory of George Bursari, founder of Sarasota Bay Model Railroad. Yeah, like they said, they're working a lot with the local railroad association. And here's some Harley Quinn or somebody. Oh, this is the Japanese, yeah. Look at this. All the GoBots. Optimus. I'm not so familiar with the girl toys. Evel Knievel, oh my God. The stunt cycle. I did a video. I have this home. I bought this recently. Evel Knievel was huge in the 70s. Got your Ghostbuster stuff. ABC Wide World of Sports, the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. #1 Harley Davidson. Dragon Ball Z. Look at this. And look at all the Pez dispensers. My God. And the Matchbox cars. Holy cow, I had bunches of these. Wow. Talk about memories. All right, folks, thanks for watching. This is going to end. Beatles Yellow Submarine. I'll see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed it. Special thanks to the owners. Really appreciate it. And oh my God, motorcycle guys had these. There's the penguin in the car. Holy cow. Bye-bye. Oh, we're still going. I don't know. All right. I'll pull it a few more minutes. All right. Gives us a chance to say a proper goodbye. But yeah, I had a lot of these motorcycle ones. Woody Woodpecker on there. Again, the boxes on these things. That's what's important to have if you want to make some money on them. Wow. All right. Halloween's coming up. Look at that. You got your Halloween containers there. Spider-Man, the Hulk. I don't know who that guy is on the left. Maybe you guys know. Oh, Lassie. I loved Lassie. Growing up. Still love dogs. Oh, look, it's Mini-Me. Mini-Me is flying over on top. There he is. Poor old Vern Troyer passed away a few years ago. I used to love watching his YouTube channel. He was a panic. He used to go around going through the drive-thrus and stuff. Wow. I think I had this as a kid. My brother and said, yeah, I definitely had that as a kid. They used to make fun of me because I used to, at the end of the Lassie show, Lassie would hold up her paw. So when I was really little, maybe like 3, I used to imitate Lassie, and at the end of the show, when she held up her paw, I used to hold up my hand. And funny little fact about Lassie, obviously it was a girl dog, it was meant to be a girl dog, but they never, look at these yo-yos. The dogs that they used were always male dogs because the female collies would shed a lot. So for filming, they would use a male dog instead. He wouldn't lose his coat. Something about the females would lose their coat like halfway through the year. So always one of those funny things. Lassie was technically a boy, even though we'd always hear them say girl, and she was a girl. But I love Lassie, still love Lassie. Yeah, speaking of Lassie, magic of Lassie. Look at that. All right, folks, so we're going to wrap up the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I know this was a really long video. I didn't get a chance to do my usual editing thing, but I hope you enjoyed it. This one's in 2 parts, so it's a little different. And, oh, that feels good. I'm underneath the air conditioner now. King Kong on the World Trade Center. Wow. Look at that. All right. So I'm on this side of the camera. You want to say goodbye to everybody, dear? Thanks for joining. Carrie's looking to go to Walmart. All right, folks, have a great time. Enjoy. Sarasota Toy Museum, definitely worth showing up. Great people, great things to see. And it's going to keep expanding. So we're going to definitely come back again and visit and see what's going on. So you have a great night, and thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.